Do is like, you know, cut it up a little bit.
I'm gonna get a slice.
All right then, go ahead.
I'm hungry.
All right, there you go. Let me. Just gonna check on my live stream, just in case something is blocking it. I can actually just go ahead and see what's going on. Okay, that sounds good. What in the world? Check on my live stream. Ooh, oh my god, that's cringe. I hear myself. Okay. I heard enough. There you go. P Studio, Cryware. Or is it CRIware? I have no idea. Alright. Load data.
It may not have looked like it, but everyone else was risking their lives too. Though there's no doubt you were the most at risk. I mean, you actually got arrested. But it seems like all the drugs and stuff made you forget the details of the plan. Want me to explain how it all went down? Well, since the rest of us didn't get captured, we had to act. We had to pretend we never wanted you to get arrested. Pretend the suicide news was a real shock. Basically, we had to act like we didn't know anything, 24/7. The enemy knows who we are, so we couldn't let our guard down even once while you were gone. If they had people watching us and realized what our plan was, they would have killed you immediately. Want to hear more? Another tough part was figuring out how to get Sai Nijima and Akechi back from the metaverse. In order to return to reality, you have to go back to the point where you came into the metaverse. So, Sai and Akechi had to go through where the nav was activated, as in, the hall where they met. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was Sai Nijima. We needed to stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the interrogation room, but nothing can be sent to a phone inside a palace. So, I had to program the messages in beforehand.
Okay.
In doing so, I made it seem like the messages were coming at that
I see
exact
what you
moment
mean.
in time. That part was kinda last minute, so I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it set up. I'm really on a roll here. Wanna hear some more? Let me see. Another problematic thing was... Oh yeah, tying Akechi up. That was really tough. I obviously don't mean the real Akechi. Even if we could do that, it would ruin our plan. The one we had to tie up was Sai Nijima's cognitive Akechi. This part's really complicated. I know you're tired. You sure you want to hear all of this now? Well, we needed to lure Akechi into Sai Nijima's palace and have him kill the cognitive version.
I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade. Are they in both face and mind? Or free for you to draw? I'm a shapeshifter.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat over there with my dad.
Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah.
But
What?
Akechi
Today,
would have entered
like,
the
in an
palace
hour.
immediately after meeting Sai Nijima in the hallway,
Okay.
right? Because of that, there was a pretty decent chance he'd run into the cognitive Akechi. And if that happened, Akechi would have totally realized we'd lured him into the palace.
I cut your ass black.
Nobody actually even thought of this possibility until the night before the assassination. Makoto realized in the middle of the night, then it was a huge mess trying to figure out what to do. In the end, we chose to sneak into the metaverse while the plan was happening to tie up the cognition. Because you told Sae to show him the phone, we expected her to chat with him for at least a bit.
We've been grinding all morning.
So, we had a few minutes to strike after the cognitive Akechi showed up, but before the nav activated. It was Operation Tie Him Up. Though it wasn't really much of an operation in the end. Thankfully, Sai Nijima didn't know his true nature, so the one that appeared was an ordinary kid. It was pretty simple surrounding him, knocking him out, and tossing him on another floor. But man, watching Makoto's skill was super amazing. I guess she does use Knuckles as her weapon. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, appreciate what everyone else did. I just can't help but rant when I'm talking about stuff that interests me. Sorry about that. Just focus on resting up. You don't have to worry about anything else. And seriously, well done. Oh, you...
Not now.
What? That's no fun.
He's tired. You can tell him some other time, okay? Sorry.
So, well, how do I put this?
Hey!
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
Damn.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before.
Stop complaining. In class,
When you were in
I
a
couldn't
pinch
see
in the
board and
palace,
had knocked out 5
she
times.
picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
Bozo?
So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now.
I'm sorry to
And
say, this was
I'll
the
even
best
lend you a
week for
hand
history
with
classes.
that.
So you can't get first period with me anymore?
Suicide by gun, scary. Apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. What a sore loser. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. Innocent makes no sense. I hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing. Okay, so they're eating up that image of Akechi.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
We'll show you.
Okay. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? Yeah, thanks. You're alive. The news is reporting you commit suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused, but as long as you're safe, don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
Quiet down, you're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in a zoo. Oh yeah. I received word from Amaya's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Geez, what do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. Or it's Amaya. Hey, it can't be true. Please tell me you're okay. No problems here. Ooh, thank God you're safe. The suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kamakami said that you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Hey,
You don't need to worry about it here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyways, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customer is going to be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the chief's curry has energized you. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It's hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering if he's been behind all those mental shutdowns. Doesn't that mean all the weird accidents for these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April? Now that you mention it, that accident lasted minutes to transport his job. You're trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care about all the innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? Could he have ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try to think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're gonna go, I'd like to rank on the joint, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're here. Plus I can throw off anyone who tails off in his blazing speed. Alright, let's have Rain join us. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well let's meet in front of the Diet building and force the Bastard's Palace open.
Alright, let's head to the Diet building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
Alright, almost done. Close to unlocking the Odin.
You going out?
3 tiers off of getting
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Conditions have
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
Conditions have not been met. It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier?
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's a day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. How these scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
I tried looking Shido interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet member, he's splitting from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister for real. He was officially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people most likely to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the prime minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Oh!
Everyone's getting deceived. What's with all the love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out.
You gotta show him the character I play.
Been searching all along. Been facing twilight.
Hey! 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 Hey!
I'm a sharpshooter.
Hey!
Outpost masquerade. Hiding both faces.
Well then.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Nice. That should do it for now.
Wearing a hoodie now.
Hey!
Oh yeah, I finally beat my Sage thingy. I have Sage's
Everyone's going crazy about Shido. Like, Shido this, Shido that. Akechi is bae. No, no. Kids had it coming. LOL. Presence
Last
of,
one. Diamond mine.
presence on social media. Damn,
No
dude.
good.
Nothing.
How many do we miss? Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up. Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
Bro, this guy sucks.
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
I was popping on.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongin Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
No, Rich is already now.
Same dude. Sound like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. By the way, did something happen?
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society.
He's feeding everything that they want to hear.
Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope.
Set sail. Shido, is that Shido? He's here? Where is he? Oh, this is amazing. Let's go check it out.
So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
Let's do it.
You know what? We're gonna save right here.
Let's do it.
Alright, well, just a little quick stream.